Hi, I'm Jen, an intuitive energy coach. Welcome to part 3 of this self series. So, if you missed the first two videos were on self image and self love. Go check those out. Super important. All three of these together, if you can nail these, your life will forever change. So, today we're going to be talking about unconditional love. And you're like, what is the difference between self love and unconditional love? So, remember, self love was putting yourself first before others. Unconditional love is loving every part of you, all the good and all the bad, no matter what. Okay, so that is unconditional love. I took some notes. I want to make sure I read those to you guys. So, most of us have been taught love has conditions, right? Especially at a young age. Okay, you be good here and I will do this for you. Okay, you were bad here, so you got to go here, right? Like, love has conditions. If you do good with your grades, I will love you. If you do good in these sports, I will love you. Essentially, as a little kid, that's what they're hearing. I know the parent doesn't mean it that way, but as a kid, we take it on in that way. So love is conditional at such a young age. We're learning that, right? It's not that my parents gonna love me all the good and the bad. They're gonna love me if I'm a good girl and I do this way, okay? Unconditional love is I love myself, all of my mess, and my awkwardness, okay? When we mess up and do something, you cannot beat yourself up over it. You can say, oh, that was just me being silly. I love that part of me. I just love that part of me. And then we learn from it, right? If you don't love that part of you, you can learn from it, but you should just always love that part of you. Even if it's awkward, just love that part of you. That's a part of you, and that's great. And when you start loving that awkwardness or that nerdiness, other people are going to start to love it too. We all have quirks, right? Even in school, if you procrastinated, like people tell you, I was a procrastinator, like I work so well. Now I know I work so well under pressure. And it's like, okay, you have 20 minutes to do this. I'm bam, bam, I get it done. And it's great. But if you tell me I have 2 weeks and it's like every day I have to work on it, it's not my flow and I can't do it. And like in school, like we were taught not to procrastinate, to get it done. And I do so bad at that. And it was always taught that it was bad. But now I love my procrastination. I love so much that I can get done in 2 hours what may take someone a whole day. Like I get it done so fast and then I get to move on. And that's such a great thing about me that I love so much that before I did not. So we are born with these things. We are born with these quirks. We were born with this stuff for a reason, for a purpose. I also had dyslexia, and my writing was so bad and it would be so embarrassing because I just couldn't spell, and my brain works so fast that like even when I'm writing, it's like my brain's already on to the next word before I can even write it down. And it's just like so quick, and it was really difficult in school to do that because I would even miss like whole words. Like whole words would just be like gone out of it, right? I don't even know where they went. It just would be gone. And I have learned that that is actually something I love about myself. I can think in 2 seconds how to get out of a situation. I can solve multiple problems at once. Like this is just the way my brain works. And now to the point, even if I like misspell something on, a post or something, and my friends know just to tell me and I'll go fix it. And I just laugh at myself now. I'm like, oh, that's all right. That's just how my brain works. And I love that about myself. So this is the point we want to get to, these little quirks about ourselves, loving everything. Okay. It allows you to walk away from what doesn't align because you are no longer begging to be chosen, okay? You choose yourself. A lot of the time, unconditional love can relate to you morphing into Do you have different groups of people? And then when you hang out with this person, you're this person. When you hang out with this person, you're this person. With this group, you're a totally different person. It's because you're trying to conform into these people and you don't unconditionally love yourself. Like, you're choosing to be like this person because you think that they will love you if you're this way, right? Instead of choosing yourself and letting them choose you. And if we are loving ourselves, every part, all the good and the bad, they will also choose us in that way. And we get to show up in such freedom in our minds that we don't have to pretend to be this person that we're not. And that's okay. And a lot of times, especially if you're in this field, I find that we were told we were too much. Like, our feelings, like, they just can't handle them. They can't handle how emotional we are. Like, they cannot handle it. It's like too much, right? And then we feel so much. So what happens is we start to not love that about ourselves and we start to shut down. I find the people with gifts, which everyone has gifts, but with gifts, like, they get shut down at such a young age because that part of them is not loved unconditionally. Okay. So then, and when we get older, we're like, wait a minute, like, I have these gifts. Now I can't even access them because I'm so blocked. Because people told me it was like, I was too much. I was too sensitive. I shouldn't feel like that. I should just hold it in. Now I'm like an adult. I'm like, that was wrong. Now I'm trying to learn these things and I'm trying to get it out of my subconscious, right? So we can dive deeper into that in a second, but you just want to make sure, and this is not about tolerating bad behavior, right? Because bad behavior and your little quirks are two different things. Bad behavior is you just making an excuse for shit you need to work on, okay? Two different things. But this is a good practice, especially if you have kids, to love them and to teach them your love is not conditional. You love all the good about them and you love all the bad about them. You love both. And that's going to start to make them feel whole. And you're going to start to show what of their quirks you like. Okay, even if it drives you insane, right? Sometimes it does. It drives you insane, some of their quirks, but we cannot show them that. We have to love that about them. And once we start to learn unconditional love, we love all the good and all the bad about someone, those quirks drive us less nuts because we learn to love every part of someone and we stop judging people. We stop judging people how they show up, right? If someone's always late or treats you a certain way, we're like, okay, that's okay. I love that part of them, but this is what I'm going to do about it. Okay. So we want to love both sides, unconditional love, all the good, all the bad. And once we start to do that, everything changes. What changes the most is our peace of mind. We don't get so annoyed at people's behaviors anymore, okay? We start to understand them in a different light, which is huge. So again, if you need help on this, if you are stuck anywhere and being like, I just can't love that part of me, I cannot love that part of me, email me at info@jenmckillop.com. Email me. We will get to the bottom of why you can't. There was a belief or a block someone put on you. I will use intuition, neuroscience, universal laws. We will find where that is, and I will help you to rewire it using physical and energetic tools and get you back on track, get you clarity, allow yourself to finally feel again in that love for you. So if you need help, reach out. My email will be below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series. I love communicating. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper into something else or another series you're interested in, please feel free to put that below. Have a great day.